Next, we'll take you inside a swirling tornado where this school cafeteria didn't stand a chance. And Emily is gone, but we still could feel her effects. Next at 11.
This is CBS 12 News at 11.
Hello and welcome. I'm Curt Fonger. Liz has the night off. Tonight, S&P stands for more than Standard & Poor's. It stands for scolds and punishes as the ratings agency downgrades America's credit for the first time. As CBS 12's Eric Roby reports, that caps off a volatile day for stocks and ends the worst week on Wall Street in years.
Curt?
Eric Roby reported. Emily suffered a downgrade yesterday, but what's left will affect our weekend. Meteorologist Michael Ehrenberg in our Storm Track Center tracking the tropics and looking at the weekend, Michael.
Yeah, Curt.
Michael, thank you. Take a look at the damage Emily left behind in Haiti. The storm was torn up as it moved over the mountains and dumped its load of rainfall. Many areas in the southern part of the country simply flooded. The third Boynton Beach police officer in a week finds himself in trouble with the law. 28-year-old Alex Lindsay is charged with official misconduct. Reports say in December, Officer Lindsay arrested a man on drug and gun charges, saying he found the loaded gun on the suspect at the crime scene. Turns out that gun was actually found at the booking area. Prosecutors say it was all caught on video. Officer Lindsay admitted to lying in the police report, fearing punishment. The police chief says, bad judgment.
It's one thing if the officers had come to us and told us, perhaps we wouldn't be having this press conference. It's another thing altogether when they attempt to cover it up.
Last month, a fourth police officer was arrested on drug charges, and two were arrested earlier this week, charged with official misconduct. 1 year ago, a 2-year-old died in a hot daycare van. Haley Brockington died at Katie's Kids Preschool in Delray Beach. A Katie's Kids van picked up Haley in the morning, but Haley never got off that van. She spent at least 6 hours in the steaming hot vehicle. An attorney representing Haley's mom says the anniversary is proving to be tough for the family.
It's just breathing life back into that pain, that fresh pain that existed right afterwards.
The family, even the owner of the daycare center, are supporting the Haley bill, requiring alarms on daycare center vans. The legislation did not pass this year, but Palm Beach County Commissioners are expected to approve a similar measure this month. A big moment on the FAU campus this afternoon, medical students receiving their white coats. Now, this is a first for FAU, but it's not just about the future of the inaugural class of medical students. The hope is this will have a positive impact on your future, too. CBS 12's John Bachman joins us now in our Satellite Control Center with more. John? Thanks, John. A Delray Beach landmark closes for the next few months. Along A1A, just south of Atlantic Avenue, scaffolding covers Boston's on the beach. The restaurant has been a fixture for 28 years and is undergoing a major renovation. Owners expect to reopen by early November. In the meantime, if you are hungry, a new burger joint called Burger Fi just opened a few doors down right there. Stay right here for unbelievable new video of the Joplin tornado. What it looked like inside when the deadly twister leveled a high school.
She was able to remain calm, remember what she was able to from the class, learn from the class, and saved him.
A local mother very thankful tonight for the babysitter who saved her son and took a life-saving course.
And liftoff of the Atlas V with Juno on a trek to Jupiter.
And NASA is still in the launch business, where this spacecraft is headed for the next 5 years.
If you see breaking news happening, you're watching CBS 12 News at 11.
Welcome back. A little baby boy is alive tonight thanks to a smart babysitter. She put him over her knee so they could both breathe easier. CBS 12's Suzanne Boyd reports.
I whipped off his table and I unbuckled him and I threw him over my knee.
It may not sound like the typical Heimlich maneuver.
To learn more about infant or adult CPR, contact your local hospital or the American Red Cross. A massive tornado rips through Joplin, Missouri. This is surveillance video from inside the high school. You can see the cafeteria destroyed. The town is still cleaning up 3 months later. The school is gone. Classes will be held in a mall and they start later this month. The tornado in May killed 160 people and damaged thousands of businesses and homes.
3, 2, 1, ignition And liftoff of the Atlas V.
A new solar-powered spacecraft on its way to Jupiter. The robotic explorer named Juno took off this afternoon from Cape Canaveral on a 5-year journey. This trip will be the farthest any solar-powered craft has ever traveled. Previous Jupiter probes relied on nuclear energy. And, Michael, it's a long way to get sunshine to power your craft if you are headed to Jupiter.
I know. It's amazing how far it is. 5 years to get there, Kurtz. And I just read it's powered by a Pratt & Whitney engine.
Congratulations, guys.
Yes.
You did it.
And it really looks cool, that thing.
And we had great launch weather today, it looked like.
Yeah, it was nice. And we're still watching the remains of Emily, Kurt. We're still a little bit concerned about the system. I think it'll brush by us a little bit and give us some rain.
It is a huge blob out there
It's a
right
huge
now.
blob. I wish we could just rocket that thing out of here. It's been a big frustration this week for us. Each day, there's your forecast.
Michael, thank you. Thousands of FAA workers are headed back to work. The Senate approved legislation that ends a 2-week partial shutdown of the FAA. The solution is temporary through only mid-September. The shutdown has cost the government about $400 million in uncollected airline ticket taxes. Honda is recalling 1.5 million cars in America because of a transmission problem. This includes the 2005 through 08 Element, 2007 through 10 CR-V, and the 2004 through 10 Accord with 4-cylinder engines. A transmission part can be damaged if the car shifted quickly between reverse and drive. The engine can stall. The car can also roll, even in park. Honda will fix the problem. No injuries or deaths reported. Now, don't get excited, but the Dolphins have signed another quarterback to compete with Chad Henne. And Jupiter resident Ricky Fowler shoots an amazing score, grabbing the lead at the Bridgestone. Josh Samuels has details. And this is small but mighty, the stereo that creates a whole lot of shaking going on. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to have a quarterback controversy with the Dolphins.
If we do, it's going to be a very long season. And I've watched some practices so far, and I'm going to say I'm going to cast my lot with Chad Henne.
Okay.
Which isn't really
good for me.
Very much, is it?
Good
no,
enough.
Not at all. Just 4 days after, could use him back quickly.
And let's just say, welcome back, Tiger.
That was official.
We've missed you.
He's officially back, and just in case you ever wanted to try and do our job, you see that stare Tiger put out there at that reporter? That's what you get.
Okay, thank you, Josh. We'll be right back.
Again, have a great weekend.
Michael, thank you. If you're a Bank of America customer, you can visit the South Florida Science Museum for free this weekend. The bank teams up with museums across America to offer free admission. Just show that you're a Bank of America or Merrill Lynch card holder, and the museum is open for you free from 10 till 6 tomorrow and noon till 6 on Sunday. This next story proves you should not judge a stereo by its size.
Gotta get get. Gotta get get. Gotta get get. Gotta get get.
No, not an earthquake, just the bass pumping out of the speakers. Actually, it's not the tiny speakers doing the damage. It's from the subwoofer that's on the floor. Oh, YouTube hilarity. There you are, CBS 12 News at 11. Go to CBS12.com for local news and weather anytime. David Letterman is next. Have a good weekend.